Hey everybody, happy Friday. So today I want to have a bit of a conversation, more of just a life conversation, but we'll relate it to Pokemon, what's going on in the current news cycle. And I saw a couple things this morning that just made me super frazzled. Like I couldn't even believe what I was looking at, and not in a bad sense, I guess, but I'll discuss all that in this video. And couple news things first. We got the Meowth from Glory of Team Rocket illustration rare. It looks really cool. I actually kind of like that art style where it's not super serious, it's more cartoony. So it's a good card. I like it. There is going to be a Mewtwo EX in that set that was announced as well, but we don't know what. Presumably it's going to get an SIR or an SAR in Japanese, I guess. So once that comes out, I'll probably make a short on it or whatever. Most people don't watch those. The other thing is that Pokemon Japan's releasing a Team Rocket attaché case, and it looks like it comes with 30 booster packs. And this thing looks sick. Like it's super clean, just a nice fat R on a black kind of suitcase. Now look, I put up my video yesterday and a lot of you guys agree that like it's not fair what's going on with a lot of these pre-orders. A lot of people are very upset. When I looked at the analytics, the video had a lot more negativity around it in terms of just downvotes and bad comments on it. And I think a lot of the downvotes come with people just disagreeing with me on what percentage of people I think are actually botting. And some people, everyone was talking about the videos and images circulating and stuff and people getting lots of them. And again, like if anyone has concrete evidence to suggest like what percentage of sales and pre-orders are actually going to bots, like that's a great conversation to have. But I think when everyone's just getting super upset and saying that it's all bots, right, and stuff like that, like guys, what I saw this morning just proves that it's not all bots, right? So there's this guy, I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard of him on YouTube, Gotta Mitchamal. I've never actually watched this guy's videos, but I saw this morning because I went on YouTube and it actually was recommended to me. This guy was streaming a Destin Rivals drop day. And at one point there was over 1,000 concurrent viewers. And I looked up the video right now. Stream's done. Stream was like 5.5 hours, it looks like. And it got 16,000 views. Like that is insane. But the fact that over 1,000 people, and this, I checked at like 7:30 in the morning PST. So at 7:30 a.m. on a Friday, there was over 1,000 people watching a guy basically just sit there waiting for any sort of news on Twitter and stuff. And again, no hate to Mitch. I'm assuming that's his name. It's actually genius in terms of like YouTube and branding. I'm actually surprised no one's thought about this before. Maybe it just hasn't been popular enough. Absolutely like forehead, 5D chess play to stream this and, get this going. Super, super smart actually. And it definitely worked out for him. So props to him. But it's just the fact that over 1,000 people at any given time were watching, waiting to see if there was going to be any information about a drop. And again, you guys know my opinion. Like I use PokeNotify and I have my notifications on. So if my phone buzzes or whatever, like I'll try and get one instantly. I saw a lot of people yesterday talking about being in queue for a really long time. Guys, in an environment like this, I would honestly just suggest that, like, if you don't get in within 5 minutes, you just leave because something's gonna be gone. Like, I've never seen, in the past like couple months at least, a Prismatic drop, a Surging Sparks drop, Destin Rivals pre-order drop, like anything lasts more than 5 minutes. So if you don't get it within 5 minutes, like just leave. It's not worth your time. The odds after that you're gonna get something are super low. So to me, it just seems like people are so focused on Pokemon right now and pre-orders and everything, and it people just don't have good priorities, at least in my opinion, right? Like 7:30 in the morning, guys, on a work day for most people, and everyone's tuning into stream. And again, like no hate if you're doing that. A lot of people probably have it on in the background while they're doing stuff. That makes perfect sense to me. But it's just the fact like we're in a hype period right now where so many eyes are on like the most irrelevant things in my opinion, like Destin Rivals. Guys, remember, normally Pokemon print sets for 2 to 3 years. Okay. So even Journey Together, Prismatic, like if you don't have any of these, Surging Sparks has been out 133 days. A little over a third of a year, Surging Sparks has been out. 133 days, guys. And everyone acts like it's, ancient history at this point. Like no one even talks about Surging Sparks. It's either Prismatic Evolutions, Journey Together, Destin Rivals. Those are literally the only things that people can post about on YouTube, on Reddit, that actually get engagement. You talk about Surging Sparks, you talk about Twilight Masquerade, any of these sets, nobody cares. It's only about the new flashy stuff. Everyone wants it now, the nice blingy thing. Oh, and I'm part of the problem, right? Like I make videos on YouTube hyping this stuff up. Again, that's like part of the job of being a content creator. is you got to talk about the new thing. It's whatever gets engagement. And I understand a part of the problem, right? But it's just the fact that Searching Sparks is 4 months old, okay? It's going to be around for 2 years. Destined Rivals doesn't come out for another 2 months. It's going to be here until the middle of 2027, more than likely, right? And especially if we hit a down period in the hobby, which everyone thinks is coming, right? Eventually, we're going to hit a down period in the hobby. Do you guys not think you're going to be able to find Destined Rivals? Like, really, do you have to get it right now? Are you so desperate to open it? And again, if you're buying stuff, to flip or to make a short-term play on, it makes sense, right? Like, it makes sense to honestly try and spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes here and there trying to get a product that you could literally just double or triple your money on with absolutely zero work that you could put into something else, right? Like, if you want to try and get some prismatic, flip it, and then buy whatever, your single cards when prices drop or whatever, like, that is a smart play. But if people are just here to collect whatever, and I see a lot of people just getting so upset with the hobby, they're saying they're not enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying the hobby, more than I probably ever have, just in terms of opening cards, right? And again, I understand I got a lot of Prismatic. I've actually had the chance to open Prismatic, but I've also been opening a little bit of Temporal Forces. I opened some Paradox Rift as well, and some of my loose packs of Silver Tempest and Astral, and I'm having a great time. So it's like, if you want to have a bad time in this hobby, like, that's on you. If you want everything to be negative and you want to be, living in that bubble of negativity all the time and just blaming scalpers and botters for everything, like, people forget up until like 3 or 4 weeks ago, you could still buy Sword and Shield products. Not even that long, like 2 weeks ago, you could still buy Astral Radiance, so Sword and Shield products on the Pokemon Center at MSRP. Like, product's been there. Right now, I'd say that product isn't there. Like, in the past like couple of weeks, there's actually like hardly anything you can buy at a fair price. So understand now it makes sense, but up until that point, like, people were just being negative for no reason other than just to complain about things. The point I'm trying to get at is that people are way too caught up in the now, and they need to just zoom out and look at things from a wider perspective. I even had a comment on a video yesterday saying that Pokemon investors can't even make money anymore in the hobby, which, like, I see stuff like this and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? 4 months ago, everything was just normal. Nothing really was going on. People forget that in general, right? Like, if Pokemon outperforms the S&P over like a 7 to 8 year period, right? Because that's what normally around the time the S&P is going to double. Like, if your Pokemon investments double in 4 years or 5 years, like, that's going to be a win for most people, right? But we just expect everything to double overnight. We, for whatever reason, just expect that we're going to be able to, always find cheap product, and nothing like this is ever going to happen. It's wild to me, people's expectations and how delusional a lot of people have gotten over the past few months, and so hyper focused they are on the now. Like, if you're spending time more than like, 10, 15 minutes, okay, trying to get a pre-order for Destined Rivals, you are wasting your time. You're not optimizing your time. Like, guys, if you have a notification, your phone buzzes, you try and, check out. If you spend 5 minutes in queue, whatever, after that, like, just give up, right? Like, go do something else productive with your time. Get back to work, go for a walk, like, try and make some more money. And again, like, maybe some people are going to call me heartless for this and just say, like, I don't care. Like, I agree, product needs to be more readily available. I agree, Pokemon needs to do something about botters and scalpers. But it's like, this product is going to be here for years. You're going to be able to get some. And the reality is, by the time that Pokemon gets around to reprinting this product, a lot of people that are hyper focused right now on trying to pre-order and all they care about is getting some of this Destined Rivals, by the time Pokemon reprints, none of them are actually going to want to buy the product anymore. I shouldn't say none. There's going to be a small percentage of people that still want to get product, but a lot of those people in this hype phase right now are either going to have already left the hobby, or they're just not going to care about it because they're going to be focused on the new set. And I'm sorry for the rant today, guys, but I figured it was a good way to go into the weekend and just to switch up. I just want you guys to know, like, life is bigger than Pokemon, and a lot of you guys are very smart and successful, and you know that. And maybe Pokemon is like a hobby you do with your kids and stuff. So for you, it's something really sentimental and important. And I understand that right now we're going through a really tough period where you can't get product, right? But I would urge people in that sort of situation where they really rely on Pokemon, to just know that there's going to be a way for you to eventually get product, right? So just be patient. And I know that's ridiculous to say, and I've been saying it multiple times, but you have no other option, right? Like, the other option is to just be upset. And honestly, in my opinion now, and the way that I look at life, like any day that I wake up healthy and, my family is all right and I can walk, I can use my arms and legs, like I can just do normal things, like any day like that is a gift. Like it doesn't matter if I have Pokemon, if I get pre-orders, if, my favorite hockey team wins their game or not, like none of that matters right at the end of the day. And maybe this is like too philosophical for some people and you're starting to click off, but it's like really, life is just so much bigger than it. At the end of the day, like when you're on your deathbed or you're very sick and you're pondering your life's decisions, like you're not even going to be thinking about, Destin Rivals pre-orders. It's just so stupid and trivial. And I hope more people kind of come to realize this because, for a lot of people, it's just affecting their livelihood. And just being too hyper focused on something is not healthy. So take a step back, take a breath. It's going to be okay. You'll get Destin Rivals eventually, even if it's not on the pre-orders. Again, it's probably worth investing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time to try and get some Destin Rivals pre-orders. But outside of that, like just don't go crazy. Don't think about it every single day. That's bad for your mental health, okay? Go outside this weekend, spend some time with your family, enjoy it a bit, and yeah, just enjoy life, guys. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So thank you so much for watching this video. And again, no disrespect to Mitch. I think he's actually a genius for doing that stream this morning. He knew exactly what he was doing, and I'm glad it worked out for him. Like his channel grew a lot from it. If you are doing any shopping, eBay, TCG Player, Hobbiesville, I have affiliate links down below. They're free and easy to use. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.